right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Madison Bumgarner. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch off the plate. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he pumps it a strike. No secret, Mad Bum is a country boy born in Hudson, North Carolina. He loves rodeo competitions and roping events. Here's a good nugget. He's even competed in official events under the name Mason Saunders. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Matt Olson, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. And first offering is fouled off. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Mad Bum deals. Good eye right there. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." There's a strike.
Got a full count.
And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting 3rd.
The Giants made Madison Bumgarner the 10th overall pick in the draft out of high school when they took him in 2007. And then there was the development, and of course he helped them win World Series titles in 2010, 2012, and then that monster performance against the Royals in 2014. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Next offering upstairs.
Boog, you want to talk about tasting success early. 3 World Series titles before he even had 5 full seasons in the big leagues. I mean, they're great players that have played this game a long time and have never gotten to the Fall Classic.
Travis d'Arnaud next to bat for the Braves. 3-0 down. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The designated hitter.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Here's a high chopper. Rosario. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's a speed threat, Jake McCarthy. The pitch. And a foul ball. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good take.
1-2.
That misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Base hit center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. That one's in there. Strike 1. Now 1-1. First and second, 2 down. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Bumgarner back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one missed.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
On the run, throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Oh, the way the game's...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Fletcher settles under this one, and that is that. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. And it's even up.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And he deals. the punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Nick Ahmed here to hit. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that ends the inning. Backs down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. Harris, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Carroll moving under it and puts the squeeze on that, and there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. And it is 2-1. There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The Y to kick the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Matt Olson. He reached out a walk his first time. Just missed. Olson, 29 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Riley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one out to right. McCarthy trying to get there, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. Back here at Chase Field, here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And the right-hander deals. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one is inside. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
3-1.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be.
Runner on the go. That's to third. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in the desert, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sean Murphy. First offering misses the mark.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The next offering misses, and now 3-0. That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now that designated
Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. And it's just foul. The pitch. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now at the plate, hit hard, that gets through. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Murphy on third. D'Arnaud on second. Ozuna on at first with nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Flips for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Orlando Arcia. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at third, 2 away. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Liner, and oh, that got him. And he's safe at first. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Harris. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Carroll racing over to make the catch. But bottom four, and now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Longoria in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Yeah, there's the strike. That misses, and that's ball three.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Mad Bum back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Carroll pulls it in on the run. Olsen up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fouls one off, 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Two. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Austin Riley.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Bounced out to short. Arcia whips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Ahmed in the box here, lets that one go.